Hey gang, welcome to another episode of the Helpful Home Inspector. Today, we're talking about being comfortable in your home, aka air conditioning. With summer coming up, you guys, if you haven't already opened up your air conditioner and gotten her going yet, it is something that you're going to be probably doing very shortly. Here in Wisconsin, we're getting some of those 80 degree days. We even had a 90 degree day the other day, which is abnormal for Wisconsin. Normally, we're not going to get those 90 degree temperatures until maybe like July or August, okay? But with the warmer weather on its way, you're going to want to make sure the air conditioner is not only working, but that you're also making sure to take care of it so it lasts a long time and performs properly for you, all right? So this is a appliance that does require regular maintenance. It is something that you should be getting a tune-up by a professional HVAC technician at least once every 2 years. Now, some people will recommend it more frequently than that, but if you do it once every 2 years, you're ahead of 90% of the population in the United States, all right? Now, as far as your air conditioner goes, it has a number of different pieces, which we're going to kind of give you the lowdown on how the air conditioner works, and then we're going to talk to you about what you need to do to maintain it or take care of it, all right? Now, when we're talking about your air conditioner, we do have a couple of pieces. One is going to be connected up to your furnace, okay? Now, if you have a boiler, your furnace may just be an air handler, okay? It may just be something to push air over the air conditioning A coil. The A coil is usually right above your furnace. It is something that is going to basically allow the refrigerant to travel through a large series of pipes. Now, that A coil is actually contained in the housing. There's going to be a drip pan underneath it to catch any condensation that will form, and that condensation line, it does occasionally need to be cleaned out, and it does go to your floor drain or a condensate pump. Okay. Now, the refrigerant that travels through that line has a line set. This line set has two lines. It has a supply where the refrigerant is coming in, and it has an outgoing, which is the refrigerant going out to the exterior condensing unit. The exterior condensing unit is that box on the outside of your house that has a big fan in it, and when your air conditioner is running, it blows warm air out the top of it. Okay. Now, an air conditioner, its design is to take the heat from inside the house, the heat that's in the air of the home, and then move that heat into the liquid, the refrigerant, okay? Today, we generally are going to use an A410 refrigerant, and then that refrigerant is going to carry that heat out to the exterior condenser, and what's going to happen is it's going to take that refrigerant, it's going to run it through the coils out there, blow outdoor air over it, okay, to take that heat away from the refrigerant, and then it's going to send that refrigerant cooled back into the home to help with cooling the home. Now, that process is something that will happen continuously until the air conditioning system gets a temperature in the home down to whatever you have it set at. When it's 65, 70 degrees, go ahead, and get that sucker opened up and get it ready to go. If you do want to get a tune-up is a great idea. It is something that they will come out, they will clean your air conditioner, they'll check the pressure in your air conditioner, they'll make sure you have the right refrigerant level in the air conditioner. They'll also be able to use different types of materials to better clean your air conditioner and make it last longer for you, all right? Now, as far as the preparation for getting that air conditioner opened up and running and working properly for you, okay, it should not be something you just go to the thermostat and turn it on, all right? As far as your air conditioner goes, the following steps are things that you should do to make sure that it's going to run properly for you. If we go outside by your air conditioner, you're going to see a shutoff box. It's got a pull in it, and this pull, you're going to pull that pull out, okay, and you're going to set that on top of the box that it comes in. It looks like a little mini fuse box, okay? We'll have a picture of one in the corner up here. Now, that pull is basically, when you pull that out, it's going to separate the electricity so that the unit does not have any power going to it, okay? And that's going to allow you to work on the unit safely, all right? First thing you're going to do is you're going to look at it, see if there's any damages, or see if there was any mice chewing wires. Is the exterior got any kinds of urine damage, or is it rusted, or is there any signs of physical or material damage to the unit, all right? If there is, don't even bother, just call an HVAC technician, because there's something that they either need to repair, or you may end up having to replace your air conditioner. And in today's dollars and cents, the air conditioner itself might only cost $1,500 to buy it, but you got to pay a skilled person to come in and install that system. If you have an older type of refrigerant, or the old R22 or something, then you're going to have to look at replacing the line set, the A coil, and the exterior portion of the air conditioner, all which makes it much more expensive. So, like when we had our air conditioner replaced about 4 or 5 years ago, it cost us about $4,000 to get the old exterior portion, the A coil, the line set, all that taken out, and new stuff put in. They did a great job, but again, that's $4,000 for an air conditioner that it was about 21 years old at that point. Hopefully over winter you put some sort of a cover over the top of it. You don't ever want to wrap it in a tarp or anything like that, because that will cause the exterior unit to rust and deteriorate, because it's all sheet metal, and the tarp would cause condensation and the rusting and all that kind of stuff. Take your garden hose, okay? Nothing more than a garden hose. If you take your pressure washer to it, you're going to blast a hole through the thing. You're going to damage it, and you're going to end up having to buy a new air conditioner. So no pressure washer, okay? You're not going to get it as clean as an HVAC technician. A tune-up will get this thing much, much cleaner, but at least it's going to clean out the majority of the large particulate, large debris, and things like that. The things that really would stop the unit from operating at its peak efficiency. Then you're going to wash off the outside, okay? Again, with just the garden hose, no pressure washer. You don't want to use any chemicals, okay, on your air conditioner. If the pros come out and they are going to take care of your system for you, then they're going to use a chemical called sodium hydroxide, and this sodium hydroxide will actually really super clean those coils and stuff like that. But it's a very temperamental chemical, really something only should be handled by professionals, as it can cause damage to the unit if it's not done properly. Okay, so just leave that up to the professionals. But ultimately, just rinsing it off with garden hose is really all you got to do as far as getting the unit clean. All right, so you're going to turn the air conditioner on. Remember, it should be above 65 degrees before you turn the air conditioner on for the first time. All right, actually, before we do that, we got to put that pull back in. So take that pull, and you're going to put it back in the exact same way that you pulled it out. Okay, and that will provide power then to the unit when you go to turn it on. Now, once you go to fire up the thermostat is basically a device that when the thermostat is set to a certain temperature for cooling, it's going to keep that air conditioner and the system running until it's reached, okay, at that temperature. What's going to end up happening is the air in your home is going to be cooled, and it's going to be cooled through the process of, again, transferring that heat from the air inside your house to the air outside the house. All right, and it's going to keep going through that process. That fluid just keeps moving back and forth between inside to outside, inside to outside, inside to outside, dropping and dumping heat to the exterior. Now, at the same time, this is also going to condensate, cause condensate on these lines. It's going to help dehumidify your home. So it's going to make the air in your home drier, which is a good thing. You can't really get cooling out of the air until we've dried the air. So the air conditioner is going to kind of help with that as well. Now, the furnace is operating in a way that it is only using the blower. So the burners and the heat exchanger and all that kind of stuff is not operating, but the blower that is used for heating the home is also used for cooling the home. So the blower is on the bottom of the furnace, and it's going to blow air up over that A coil. Then that goes out to your ductwork and goes out to all of your different rooms. The returns will bring that heated air back to your furnace to be cool again, and that process keeps happening over and over again. Now, the air coming back to your furnace, okay, is going to be whatever the room temperature is. So if your house is 70 degrees, your return is going to be around that 70 degrees. It may be a little cooler because the ductwork might be cold in the basement or something like that, but ultimately that 70 degree air comes back to the furnace, and then it goes up, it goes past the A coil, and it goes out to the different rooms of the home. Now, when it goes out to the different rooms of the home, it's cooler, okay, and what you're looking for on a general temperature drop, so the difference between the air going back to the furnace versus the air leaving the furnace, okay, you're looking for anywhere from, say, 13 to 22 degrees. If that temperature of the air coming out is anywhere in that 13 to 20 degree temperature drop, okay, you're doing very good. All right, and the air conditioner would be considered operating within manufacturer specifications as far as temperature drop. All right, that does not say anything about how the fan is running or how the compressor is working or how much refrigerant you have or how much compression you're getting and stuff. That all is stuff that the HVAC technician would have to measure. They have to measure the line pressures and all that kind of stuff. Is all something that they would do as a part of their professional tune-up. Ultimately, that air conditioner, it should stay running. It should not turn on and off. It shouldn't do any fluctuating at all. It should just stay running consistently until the temperature that you have it set for. Well, so let's say it's 70 degrees in the home. You set the thermostat to 65 degrees, and the air conditioner should continue running until the house gets down to 65 degrees. Now, when we have certain conditions in our environment, that 65 degrees may be next to impossible. Okay, if we have a 90-degree day and it's very, very humid, all right, that air conditioner is going to have a difficult, if not impossible, time getting the house down to 65 degrees. All right, if you can get the house down to 72 degrees on the inside on a 95-degree day, or if you're living down by my brother-in-law in Texas and it's 110 degrees, okay, and humid as all get out, then you're going to be looking at maybe getting to 80 degrees, okay, but you're still significantly cooler than the temperature in the room. Let's say the room temperature when you get home from work or whatever is, at 93 degrees. All right, you're still at 80 degrees. You're still getting a good temperature drop, which is going to make the room and the home feel much cooler than it was without that air conditioning. Now, air conditioners can have a number of issues. If you're starting to get any fluctuation in the air conditioner, like you hear it, ramping up and ramping down, or the blower is turning on and turning off, or doing a short cycling thing. If you're getting any ice buildup at the outside condenser or on the line set or anything like that, that can be an indicator of low refrigerant levels and things. If the refrigerant lines can get leaks, there can be all kinds of electrical problems and stuff as well. So if you're seeing anything that looks out of the ordinary with your air conditioner, call an HVAC technician, get it taken a look at, because if you let it go too long, you can cause damage to the unit and then require a replacement. If you had called right away, you may have been able to get away with just doing a repair of some kind. Now, with your air conditioner, what you want to try to do is you get your house comfortable, all right? And then what you're going to do is when you set your schedule or program your thermostat, and you're going to be going to work during the day, you don't need the house at 68 degrees or whatever, okay? Then maybe what you do is you turn your thermostat up a little bit, but don't turn your air conditioner off. If you turn your air conditioner off, all that humidity, all that temperature comes back into the home, and the air conditioner has to work extra, extra hard to get that temperature down. But keeping your air conditioner then, even if you set it at, let's say, 85 degrees and it's 90 degrees outside, it's still going to keep that humidity down in your home and make it much easier for the air conditioner to cool your home when you do get home. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting quite a while. You're going to ask that air conditioner to work really, really hard in order to get that house down to an acceptable temperature level. All right, so keep that air conditioner running. Just change the setting on it. Okay, you also could possibly change the setting on it at night. If you're going to be sleeping at night, you don't necessarily need the house at 68, 70 degrees or whatever. You can run it at whatever you prefer, but it's all about your personal comfort, and that's what the air conditioner is there for. It's a nice tool. It's a nice mechanical device in our home that can really, really, really make it easy for us to be comfortable in our homes. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go outside and we're going to show you me actually getting our air conditioner opened up for the summer. Hey gang, thanks for tuning in today. We really appreciate you. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can be made aware of new videos coming out. Thumbs up is always a big help. And if you have any other ideas for content or anything like that, anything you'd like to see or you have questions about, please put that in the comments below. The link to the next video again is going to be up on top up there, and you can come out and watch me take care of our house. But always remember, the better you take care of your house, the better it will in turn take care of you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.